Hi folks, Luca at SharperTrades. The market went down today heavily. It opened slightly positive, but for the entirety of the trading session went down, affected by AI stocks, Oracle primarily, like problems with the AI centers. As a company, GEV, big drop here. It's a provider of the power for Oracle data centers, and so there's some delays in those in the infrastructure for the AI for the future. So there's problems in this segment. Anyway, the market didn't like all these headlines. For the past few days, we've been seeing every positive opening was met with sellers, and today they took a lower. Broke below the 50 SMA at the 671 support. It closed at the low end of the session, so tomorrow it's possible it could get lower. That's what I'm expecting. And the channel bottom, I tested the channel bottom somewhere at 662, and then below that 654. If you open positive, come back about the 50 SMA, that's a positive indication. If that's the case, then has a potential to recover and test the ATMA. But we're not there, and this calls for caution. And so we'll take a look at the SPXS. This one is the inverse ETF for the S&P 500. Crossed about the 50 SMA. The support is the ATMA, and below that 35.50. The targets are 38, 39, 14, 41, 60. And so remain cautious with this market because, again, there is tension there. Into the individual stocks, ACB, this one is a marijuana company which has been moving the marijuana sector for the past few days, bullish engulfing yesterday. Today, this one extended to 6 and then a pullback. Technicals remain bullish with the support at 550 and then below that the ATMA. Targets here are 620. 680 and 750 moving forward if it extends. Adobe, despite the tension, this one stabilized above the 50 SMA and the 342. Market went down, this move sideways. This is a positive indication. If it breaks through the recent time, we're looking for a retest to the 200 SMA, 378, 388, and 397. Affirm positive open, or at least a brief rally to 75 and then a pullback. It's holding the 50 SMA, but has re-entered below the trend line. This is primarily what affected by market tension. It's going to be a common pattern. The 50 SMA and the 80 have the support targets of 78, 82, and 86, 87. CGC. Discussed past few days. Today popped above $2 level, hit the target at 225 and then back top. Post market is up again slightly, so it's got potential to extend tomorrow. If it takes out to the high, then we're looking at 283 and 360. Support is 180. Coursera and Udemy, the Coursera is acquiring Udemy, both becoming big leaders in the online education sector and AI related, AI in the new generation. And so it's going to be a strong partnership between these two companies. Let's see what happens. But we saw a positive open. Instead of the 50s make them down heavily. They're gonna pay money for the Udemy. So this one at the moment is a bearish engulfing kind of pattern with number one increase. So if this one breaks below today low, 7 and 620 are the next support. See what it does. Anyway, at one point it was worth watching because there was a hammer sitting above the 50, possibly testing the 200, but didn't happen. So careful with this one. Keep an eye on it, however, because it could turn around. We'll see. The moment doesn't look like it. Gap received an upgrade, positive opening. In fact, the big move was up a few 3-4% in the pre-market. And the targets of these two analysts in the low 30s, 31 and 32, somewhere around that level. It's breaking out, retesting. Technicals remain bullish. Support is the 18 26. HAT also made a move today. It was a day trade. First part of the trading session, It came to 44, 44, almost 45. But then as the day progressed and the market went lower, this one also drifted. Big volume, let's see if it turns around. It needs to come back about the 15, take out the descending trend line lateral somewhere around 47. With the next target 49 and 53, if it extends. Support is today low. LPCN. Not a lot of volume, but some interesting pattern. It's in the biotech. It's all over the place, but something that just popped in the scan, so I wanted to share it. For 45.20 and 6. Support is half of the candle and 3. MSOS, this company, this is an ETF for the marijuana cannabis US, and hit the target yesterday, swing idea 664, extended today as high as 736 in the pre-market, hit the target, but then as soon as the open went down. And today low and 6 are the support, swing idea by Susan, 730, 820, and 9 are the next targets if it extends. Technical remain bullish. RXRX, this one received an upgrade today, very big one from JP Morgan, currently trading at 470. The upgrade target 11 or 12, one of the two, I can't remember exactly, but double digit from single digit for 60. Support for 40 is a good potential, a lot of volume, and again, JP Morgan behind it, so it's a big name. For 40 and yes, the Lord the support. Toast is not imploding. That's a positive indication. Received an upgrade also a few days ago, 42 as a target. Here I'm looking for if he breaks through the 50 and hold and take out this recent high at 37, looking for 38, 200 SMA and 41. Support is 34, 34, 35. UAL is a swing. Today accelerated when 115, but then affected by market tension, came down. It's right where it started. 110, 111 is a entry for us, but we need to see, market needs to cooperate for this one to start working. And support, we've tightened a little bit. Yesterday low, don't want to below yesterday low. And finally, Udemy, again, pre-market after the news of acquisition, being acquired by Coursera, and hit the target at 730 and then down heavily. A big volume, it's holding the 50 SMA, so let's see if it stabilizes. I couldn't find the price, the exact price, how much they're paying for. I mean, the price is almost $1 billion for Udemy, but the price of shares, unless they're doing a cash buy. Anyway, so usually we have a price for per share, and then you can see where it's trading, and we don't have that. So this one might turn around, but it needs to remain above the 50. Targets here are 730, 830, and 930. All right, folks, careful with this market. Thank you for watching today. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.